you've said in the past that, I mean, you're quite choosy about what projects you get involved with. I'm just wondering, I mean, can you kind of explain your criteria or why? I mean, I just as in like, you know, would there be some films that you'd rather direct or some films you'd rather act in?
Yeah, you know, I like totally different movies as a director than I do as an actor.
Yeah.
As an actor, I tend to choose movies and characters, you know, singular characters. They're always alone. They don't have husbands and wives and friends. And they have nothing. They're just by themselves. As a director, I make ensemble movies.
Right.
As an actor, I make purely dramatic movies. And as a director, I always like a little bit of comedy. I don't know why that is. I need to be moved, and I need, as a director, I need the movie to reflect my own voice. And I think as a person, I'm pretty lighthearted.
Yeah,
I'm pretty lighthearted and not that self-centered.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. But I mean, in the film itself, I mean, because like there's been a number of films that have had the financial crisis as a backdrop. But in this, I mean, I don't necessarily think I don't think you were trying to address it. I mean, this film almost felt like it could have been done 10, 20 years ago, I think.
I could. I mean, the film has a lot of different layers and it talks about a lot of different things. So it's wonderful to make the audience pay attention. It's very fast-paced. It's a real thriller. And obviously the characters are the most important part. But behind that is the world of the financial world, the world of high technology, and the world of broadcast infotainment journalism that's happening right now. And right now, all three of those things are kind of intermingled together in a very dangerous way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as I was watching the film, I mean, it really kind of reminded me of like Sidney Lumet and like Network and that kind of thing and Dog Day Afternoon. I mean, were there films that you watched? I'm assuming those were like big references for you.
Those are the big references, and of course it would be an honor to be mentioned, even in the breath of Dog Day Afternoon and Network. Great movies.
Yeah.
But Network was really a satire. You know, people couldn't believe that anything like that would ever happen. So it was really satirical. And now here we are, you know, 25 years later, and there's no satire to what happens in broadcast journalism now.
Yeah. With George Clooney as the kind of big bravado kind of character, like he seems like an odd choice. I mean, was he? Was he your first choice? I mean, what was your kind of thinking casting him?
Yeah, George Clooney really was our first choice. I mean, Lee Gates, the character that he plays, is a showman who's kind of lost himself. He dances with girls and he does hip hop and he drinks too many martinis at lunch, and he's so wrapped up in his own persona and his own egocentrism that he's totally forgot himself as a journalist. And the trajectory of the movie, the journey of the movie, is him really coming to terms with his own failure, his feelings of failure as a human being, and changing because of this hostage taker that's in front of him that shows him his responsibility.
As a director, I mean, because I've noticed, like, you know, your films, like, obviously, you know, House of Cards and Orange is the New Black, I mean, there seems to be quite different genres. I mean, do you have any kind of aspirations going forward? I mean, do you want to do more blockbuster stuff? How does it work?
No, I just like to do whatever moves me, you know, and I never know where that's going to take me. And television, the great thing is that you can jump in and out of all sorts of different types of genres, and that's really exciting for me to do that. But in terms of my features, I mean, I think my features, there are always questions that I'm asking about my life, and they have my voice. So there are a lot of spiritual movies about people in spiritual crisis. That seems to be my thing that I keep getting drawn to. So if those to end up being superheroes that have spiritual crisis or Martians that have superhero crisis, then that's spiritual crisis. Then that's where I'll be.
Cool. Okay, Jodie Foster, thanks, Mel.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.